So, if you didn't know this, I'm going to share this with you. Our bodies and our brains naturally seek comfort and safety. I'll say our brain seeks safety, our body seeks comfort. So that is why, like when you're working out, your body wants you to stop because it's uncomfortable, and your body wants to only do what's comfortable. Your body will always follow the path of least resistance. It doesn't want to do what's hard. So that can be a good thing for our safety. When you're about to do something that could injure you, your body will try to set up some type of signals to let you know that you're about to injure yourself. Great. But when you are wanting to change and renew your mind and rewire your brain and, change the way you do things and see things, your body will be very resistant to it. Your brain will be resistant to it. And the truth of the matter is that it is very difficult to change because we naturally seek comfort. And this is something that you need to know when you're on a journey to change and self develop, because you will always try to, no matter what you do, it will feel like you keep resorting back to your old self. But really, it's just a natural thing. And it's going to take a lot of consistency and resiliency for you to actually change and see the fruits of all the hard work that you've been doing. That's why it's important to have delayed gratification. It's important to have systems and routines. And also very, very, very important for you to be consistent with the small things and build your way up to do bigger things. And there are a lot of people. I have a client right now who, has this philosophy that she's going to do what is comfortable because otherwise it'll feel like punishment. And that is just not the way to look at it. When you only do what's comfortable, you will literally never grow. It's just kind of common sense. If you only do what feels good, what's pleasurable, there are a few downsides to that. First of all, you lose confidence in yourself because you want to build self-trust, right? You want to be able to trust yourself to do hard things. But if you continue to fail and you continue to only do what makes you feel good, you're not going to have confidence in yourself. It will make you weaker spiritually, mentally, and physically. If you think about it from the gym, if you don't lift weights, if you don't do any type of exercise that's difficult for you, you won't be strong physically. But also mentally and spiritually, if you don't do the things that will help you to grow and develop and learn more and become more knowledgeable and be able to use this knowledge for application, you'll become weaker spiritually and weak and mentally. Specifically spiritually, for example, if you follow Christ or whatever your religion is, we all know that when you are a lukewarm Christian, as the world likes to call it, when you don't, read your Bible, pray, spend time in worship, go to church, listen to the gospel music, doing acts of service, things of that nature. When you're not doing those things, you're weakening your spirit and you're doing more things of the world. So when you're doing those things that are at first very uncomfortable, or if you don't do those things that make you uncomfortable, if you don't do all those things that are listed that makes you someone who's very strong in the spirit, you're going to be weak in spirit and you're going to be more likely to do the things of this world. And then mentally, if you're not doing things that challenge you, especially in your work day, if you're not doing things that help you to grow and learn new skills, you're just going to continue to weaken yourself and not be strong in your tasks and your abilities and in your cognitive function. And this also plays a role into your confidence. If you're not able to do hard things, you'll have low self-esteem. You won't believe in yourself. You won't have faith that you can make big things happen. And then you won't be able to reach your goals. Any goal that you have it as a goal for a reason. It's something that you want to accomplish. It's something that you want to maintain by whatever the case may be. But if you won't do what it takes to get there, you won't reach it. So say, for instance, your goal is to save $1,000 in 3 months. But if you won't do the hard thing that makes you uncomfortable of saving $100 every week or every 2 weeks, whatever the case may be, you're not going to reach that goal. Yes, that's a hard goal or a hard thing to do because You want to use that $100 for something else. Maybe you want to go out with your friends. Maybe you want to buy that Fashion Nova card. Maybe you want to take a little day trip, whatever the case may be. But if you want to reach your goal, you're going to have to do the hard things. You're going to have to sacrifice. And that is just the reality of life. It's not about forcing yourself to do things you don't want to do. It's not the fact that discipline has to be this thing that is very hard or something that you don't want to resonate with. It's more so like discipline is the highest form of self-love and self-care. It's about following some type of foundation or guidelines or rules for your life that will set you up for success. Don't look at discipline as something that is about punishing you or forcing you to do something that you don't want to do. Look at it as a way for you to become the highest version of you. These specific habits or routines or systems that you're going to follow every day or every week, whatever the case is going to help you to reach your goals and become that version that you see yourself as. So I'm just going to give you guys some daily habits to help you build your self-trust and build up your strength to do some of those harder tasks. Number 1, going to the gym and lifting weights. Listen, guys, I have a very low pain tolerance. I do not like pain whatsoever. That's why I have no tattoos outside of the fact that I don't see the point in tattoos. I don't have any tattoos because I don't want to go through the pain. Piercings, I did get my belly button pierced when I was like 19. It was very painful. I don't have any other piercings. I don't even have my belly button pierced anymore. I don't like pain. So going to the gym is hard. Like, I don't like the pain of like lifting those weights, but it's one of the best things to help you build up that mental strength to do hard things, because your body will always want to give out before your mind does. And so if you can push yourself to go past those 8 reps and hit 10 or 12 with that heavy weight, listen, it's one of the best things that you can do. So go to the gym, lift weights, do that cardio. No, you don't want to walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes, but 1, it'll help with your physique, but also it'll help you to build self-trust and help you to know that you can do difficult things, and that'll help you with bigger goals that you may have in your life. Another way to build self-trust is to address some of those hard things with people that you don't want to address. A lot of us are not good communicators because we don't want to talk about the hard things that we may be feeling, things that we may want to discuss with our partners, with our family members. But if you want to kind of push past that barrier of being afraid or being fearful of others, build self-trust and have those difficult conversations. It'll help you to take those skills with you in your workplace, with your boss, with your coworkers. It's very important that you be able to speak up for yourself, but it's also just very important that you do those difficult things. And something as small as addressing something like, hey babe, I really don't like that you did this. I really don't like that you said this. Although it's uncomfortable and it may cause a little bit of confrontation, you'll feel so much better. 1, knowing that you got that off your chest, but also being able to trust yourself that you can do hard things. Something as simple as having hard conversations. Eat fruits and vegetables, whole foods, and avoid fast food. Right now, I'm doing a sugar detox from added sugars. So I'm not eating anything that has added sugars, nor am I eating any type of sweets. I'm on day 3. So I'm not even drinking coffee because I don't like black coffee. I like a little bit of cream and vanilla in my coffee. Unfortunately, nowhere can you go where the vanilla doesn't have sugar in it. So I'm not even drinking coffee. It is a very uncomfortable thing for me to do. I have been eating a lot of sweets the past couple of weeks. And so I was like, okay, it's time for a sugar detox. And I'm definitely seeing a difference already. It's difficult. It's difficult to say no to fast food. I went to a birthday dinner last night and there was birthday cake, but I had to say no to it. That was uncomfortable, but guess what? I can trust myself that just because I'm around sweets doesn't mean that I have to eat them, especially if it wasn't in my plan to eat them. So if you want to challenge yourself, try to set up some type of nutrition plan where you limit some of those foods that aren't best for you, that cause sugar crashes, mood swings, all those things, energy crashes, and eat more of the foods that may not be what you want, but that, hey, it's healthy, it helps your bones and your cells, and it helps you fulfill those nutritional needs that you need on a daily basis. So That's one of the best ways to help you build some self-trust and build up resiliency to do hard things. Next thing, turn the TV off and put the phone down. So you want to basically get into this mindset of using your time wisely and spending more time on things that will help you to be the best version of you, working on some of your goals, like me recording this YouTube video right now before I go to work. You know, you want to spend your time wisely. And so set timers for yourself. You know, tell yourself you're only going to be on social media for 30 minutes a day. Maybe do 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes midday, 10 minutes at night. But don't spend hours on your phone. Don't spend hours watching TV. All these things are just messing with our brains. It's causing us to brain rot, and it's preventing us from being able to think and operate at a higher level. So set timers for those things if you're new to this. But basically with this one, you're just building up your ability to do the harder things. It's so easy for us to come home and turn the TV on. I got the TV right here in front of me. It's off, but it's so easy to come sit down right here while you're eating and turn the TV on. I've even been practicing not being on my phone while I'm eating because that's a hard thing to do. But these are all small things that you can do in your daily routines to help you build self-trust and build up your ability to do more hard things so that you can build your way up to reaching some of those bigger tasks. And then lastly, this is one of my favorite and one of my biggest pieces of advice for people who are wanting to make changes in their lives. Keep your space clean. So wash those dishes, fold and wash those clothes, clean your bathroom, your car, organize your rooms and your closets. I'm very big on organizations. I love totes. I love drawer sets. I love containers to put things in. I'm really big into organization and having a spot for everything. So for me, that's a no-brainer. I love to keep my car clean. Like, I'm just really big on like the outside as a reflection of the inside. So if I come home and my house is a mess, that means that I'm discombobulated on the inside. That means that I'm probably overworking myself. I'm not sleeping enough. There's a lot on my mind, things of that nature. So keeping my space clean just really helps me think more clearly, and it just allows me to be more productive in my day. But like I said, it also builds their self-trust. You may not want to come home and wash those dishes, but hey, it will help you to build up that confidence to do other things. Because a lot of times when you get up and you wash a dish, okay, I might as well go ahead and wipe off the counter, or I might as well go ahead and take out the trash, or I might as well go ahead and wipe out the refrigerator. Like, you will end up starting to build your way up to doing more tasks because you just did one thing that was hard. So the moral of the story is that you guys have to know that if you want to grow and change your life, you have to do things that are not comfortable. You have to be willing to do things that are hard. Your brain needs it. Your body needs it. Yes, your brain and body is connected, but just know that your brain seeks safety and your body seeks comfort. And so you want to be able to balance that out by doing hard things, but also knowing when your body is telling you like, hey, you need to stop. This is going to cause an injury. But that's just a whole nother conversation. I just kind of wanted to help you guys understand the difference between your brain and your body when it comes to comfort and safety. So if you want to change your life, do things that are uncomfortable, build your confidence, reach your goals, and build your self-trust so that you will be able to accomplish small and big goals throughout your lifetime so that you can better serve the world, serve your family, and serve God. I hope you guys got some tips from this video. I enjoy recording it, even if it's just a quick 10-minute video. These are things that I love to talk about. These are things that I'm very passionate about, and I hope you guys have been enjoying these so far. Comment on it and subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I will see you guys in my next video.